Now, like, if you're watching this, and you are, you should understand that this is a multi... I'm going to do this. You need to understand that this is a multifaceted thing, right? It's like, ha ha ha, hilarious. This guy living in his parents' basement is trying to get Fiona Apple to come out and meet him and work with him perpetually forever because they're like God and Goddess of the universe. You know? Hilarious, right? But I assure you, it is actual. No, but I assure you, you know, it is actual. But like, it's so ridiculous that, like, you know, I can have fun with the ridiculousness of it, you know? Like, anyway. It's so ridiculous that I can have fun with how ridiculous it is, you know? And Greg and Fiona to get forever, you know? Ha ha ha. But seriously, we're already working together, and we're going to be doing so forever. So, ultimately, it is like the gatekeeper and the keymaster getting together. She being the gatekeeper, and I being the keymaster. Right? So, like, I can't not joke around with that because it's just too hilarious. But, like, you know, and I'm the keymaster, right? And then we're gonna get together, and then, like, the top of the firehouse is gonna explode, and Mick Smiley's magic is gonna start playing. Believe it's magic, magic. All right, not something so ridiculous because that's already happening. That's what schizophrenia and bipolar is. All the spirits are already out and fucking with everyone. But when she and I actually start communicating with each other, everybody in the spirit world who loves the shit out of that, you know, which is all of the coolest, most talented, most special feeling people in the universe, right? They want us to get together. Now, like, you know, if you know anyone who knows her, get her to watch this shit. She will love the shit out of this. Oh, somebody figured out her tattoos? Awesome! Oh, somebody solved the puzzle of existence? Great! Infinite mirror worlds of Earth, all represented by this one? Awesome! That makes total sense, right? I was going to joke around with that, like, huh? What? That's kind of weird. But no, it isn't. It makes total sense. So, like, I figured everything out, as you 5 people know. So if you 5 people know, like, 500 other people, or 50 other people, or 5 other people, start it up, alright? You don't even realize, do you? It doesn't seem like you even realize what's happening, like what you're watching. Like, I'm sure you're watching it and going, this guy is great, you know? More stuff about Fiona Apple, and, like, you know, it's the Actuality update, right? And I'm explaining everything to you all. I'm explaining everything, yeah. I'm explaining everything to you all. I'm like, you know, these people are, you know, Jesus and, like, all of the major religious icons, you know, that you would be communicating with, and even just, like, forces of people who feel like there's something, are all impersonatable by just a jealous person. A jealous type. So if you're, like, if you're, say, if you're Scarlett Johansson, right, and everything's going for you right now, then, like, you know, woohoo! It's great, you know, she's, like, one of the hottest chicks in the universe, and she's, like, hooked up with some dude, right, Van Wilder. I haven't seen a lot of what Ryan Reynolds, I haven't seen a lot of Ryan Reynolds films, because, I don't know, movies kind of suck these days. So, like, it's not a slight against Ryan Reynolds, but, like, it's a slight against, like, movies in general. Like, I know a lot of you are like, man, I really want to see another Alice in Wonderland. Let's wait another, like, 10 years when Chris Nolan does Alice in Wonderland, right? Because it seems like he's just following in Tim Burton's footsteps, right? It's like Tim Burton does, like, Beetlejuice, and then, like, you know, Chris Nolan does The Prestige, right? They're very similar. Then Tim Burton does Batman, and Chris Nolan does Batman Begins, right? And like, this is a bit that I do, but like, and it's ever evolving, right? So right now it's at Batman Begins Returns, right? Instead of Dark Knight, it should have been called Batman Begins Returns, right? Batman Begins Returns to the streets, right? That's where I left it off, right? But then recently, I heard that there was actually a movie called Step Up, right? And I thought there was just one movie called Step Up to the Streets, right? Like, you know, Step Up to the Streets, you know? But apparently, it is Step Up to the Streets, right? Or the street, who knows? But like, so now this joke is kind of like very strange. So it's like Batman Begins Returns to the streets forever, and Robin, hold on, and Robin begins. All right, this is going to be the movie that I make about Batman. All right, Batman Begins Returns to the streets forever, and Robin begins. Anyway, so yeah, Chris Nolan, he better watch out, because I'm gonna make another Batman movie. Now, what I want to do is this, and like, I know a lot of you are gonna try and bite me and be like, "Oh, I want to be the one that's gonna make these Batman movies." Ha 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 ha. No, but for some reason, there isn't a proper Batman Year One movie, right? Like, all of the fanboys, like, I don't want to say I'm a fanboy, but like, all of the people who love Batman know that Year One is supposed to be done as it appears in the comic, and then that will naturally lead into The Dark Knight Returns. Oh, just do that. Do this. Year One. Which will be one of the most highly anticipated epics of all time, right? Now, like, I have a theory that all of these movies that I want to make, Neuromancer, you know, the Neuromancer, the trilogy, you know, Count Zero, Mona Lisa Overdrive, I have a theory that no one is making these movies because the spirit world is waiting for me to make them, right? Like, and like, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, who are you?" Man, watch the other fucking episodes, right? Like, you 5 people should know, if you watch all of my videos, that I am the guy that is the guy behind the... Not behind the guy, but like, I am the guy who is the guy who knows how to do fucking everything. I'm a filmmaker, you know, and where are these movies? Where's Batman Year One? Right? Where's The Dark Knight Returns? Where's Neuromancer? Right? 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 Where are these fucking movies? I feel like I have to fucking make them, because nobody else out there can make them as good as they need to be. Anyway, so, you know, hopefully I don't have to make Batman Begins Returns 2, The Streets Forever, and Robin Begins, right? Anyway. I'm about to go out on my bike, you know. But anyway, so, I mean, it's ridiculous. Hold on. It seems totally ridiculous, but it needs to fucking happen. It needs to fucking happen. It's like any sort of like anything can be answered just like coming out here. Like, it's like so simple, you know? Hey, there's this guy on YouTube who actually solved the puzzle of existence and won the secret God game, and he understands everything, and he's actually turning the dream world into an MMORPG that we could all just be in, and we're all going to have, like, standardized levels. So, like, you know, there's not going to be some stupid garbage of, like, you know, people having more power than they should because the dream world imitates them and whatever, you know?